My name is Deon Hale. It's one day before Father's Day, Saturday. Sunday is a recognized holiday known as Father's Day. There's not one day that can be devoted to saying thank you to my dad. My dad's name is Ronnie Eugene Hale, and this video goes out to you. It seems very stupid and ironic that I'm here talking to you on the camera, but Dad, check it out. Can't be with you right now. I'm in Austin, Texas. You're in Alabama. But what we can do is communicate via the web. Pops, I want to say thank you for showing me 3 things every day that I've seen. I've seen my father get up, I've seen my father make breakfast, and I've seen my father go to work. Every day of my life while living in his house. My father was an early riser, so we get up early. Also, he would prepare breakfast. Read something to sustain yourself and your strength for the day. Also, you had to be working. My father's never sat still. He has always worked. I want to tell Dad, a lot of times people ask me, how do I make a choice? I didn't make a choice. My daddy made choices for me. That's what dads do. You don't give children choices or options. My daddy told me something. You always respect your mother. You won't be disrespectful in my home. And every time that I disrespect my mother, to this day, I have a great relationship with my mama. What I learned that from? My mom? Sure. But I got to give credit to my father. All you new dads out there, I hope you have impact in your children's life. If you're not with your child, maybe you have a different situation, like my current situation. I have a son named Ronnie Joseph. My father. Why? Because my father's the greatest person I know here on this earth. That's honest to God truth. My daddy exemplifies the Christian example. He's humble. He's compassionate. He's loving. He's slow to anger. Growing up, my father never abused me. My father never whooped me, and I'm still disciplined. My father never disrespected me in any type of way. This new generation of dads coming up, these so-called men, maybe you didn't have an example. I don't know what your excuse is, but once you have a child, there's no excuse. My father went all the way around the world, Sergeant Ronnie Hale. He also worked for a company. Used to be, maybe you know it as PIMCO, but I'll tell you what I know it as. My daddy's employment. My daddy would work 3rd shift, take care of business. He taught me something, how to go make that paper. My daddy called me Scoop growing up. He said, Scoop, you got to make some money, son. You got to go get it. He said, if you just show up, that's half the battle. If you go to work, that's the other half. You'll beat anybody out. My father's always been in a leadership position. Can't tell you why. But I can tell you he's ordained to be my father. His birthday is April the 9th. Mine's April the 29th. That's awesome. People often ask me, how did I get into martial arts? How did I get into boxing? How did I get into athletics? My father would call me every morning at 4:30. Wake up, Scoop. Go run. While he was working making that paper. So, I've never needed a coach to motivate me to wake up because my father would show me how to wake up. I never needed a coach to tell me to go run because my father would tell me to go run. I never needed anyone to motivate me to do these different drills and whatnot. My father showed me that. My father's my biggest sponsor. He bought me every brand new pair of shoes I ever got in my life. It was Nike, the best. Every boot I ever wore was purchased by my father. Thank God my mother didn't take me from my father. But it wasn't a hard decision for her because he made it really easy. And he was just overall just a great guy. I got to give it to him. I got to tip my hat to him. I'm not trying to pump him up, but at the same time, I have to let you know he's appreciated. He's only got one wife. He's only got one family. He hasn't went out here and made his misses and junks that generation like myself has made. These so-called men now, maybe they don't have examples, but my father placed me around great men. All his friends were my friends. All my father showed me was respect, and all his friends showed me respect. So he surrounded me around great peers. He also surrounded me in great environments. Everywhere we went, people had respect because I was Ronnie's boy. So I don't allow people to call me Deon anymore. My professional name is Ronnie. That's honor to him. Also, I give my father a nickname called Boss Hale. It's almost like a living tribute. My father has always been in a supervisor leadership role that he never wanted to be in, but he's so awesome, you have to accept your calling. So, Boss Hale, you're the boss of my life. Here your boy is here in Austin, Texas. I'm here to tell you, Pops, I'm going to retire you. Sick and tired of us going without, and I really appreciate you. You don't have to feel the way you're feeling right now, going to work and doing this stuff. Daddy, you're a man. And I'm blessed to have you as a father. If I can be half the man that you've been to me to my son, it's a great accomplishment. That's why my son bears your name, Ronnie. Daddy, I appreciate you. I love you. And I want to say thank you. You look at this video and you ought to get a smile on your face because you made me the man I am. Not my mama, not anybody else. My mama's been great to me now. But this is all about my man, Ronnie, Deon Hale. From Howard's Crossroad, up on the hill. That's you, Pops. Paula's Bend. Lives in Woods Bend. The same family. The same wife. The same son. So I want to give a shout out to you. I want to tell you thank you. Your boy's here in Austin, Texas, getting that paper. Getting everything prepared for you. So when you look at my YouTube page, it's a tribute to you. Come get some! From the bottom to the top. Praise the Lord.